tell you. Just now. Alright, it's recording there.
We live, boy, we live.
Live boy.
Oh, what's up, folks? This is the TIAT podcast, and we're coming back here with this is episode what, boy? 5? 5?
Yeah, I know.
Episode 5 of the podcast. So we're back. Have some new topics, have little updates and thing. Hit all yeah. It's your boy Keeno, and of course we have the wonderful, the spectacular, the well, that's why I could use to describe you by. Yeah.
Sexy, sexy. I don't think you
Um.
should say that. I mean,
Um.
unless you feel that way, but
Nah, nah, nah.
that's how I just feel that way.
Let's leave it at the spectacular and wonderful Quaid, right?
Yeah, boy.
All right. So it's been a while since we posted up podcast. You wanna talk about why or
Doing
nah?
streaming, stream, stream team, the dream stream team. You know, because men been busy now, right? Making a living.
All
Trying
right, I hear
trying
you.
trying to survive in the world now, but
Trying to
and
survive
yeah,
in the COVID world and thing,
yeah,
you
you
know.
know, the game difficulty been on very hard recently with the new COVID updates now, but so we've been playing the game on hard, but we make our
Yeah,
living.
yeah, yeah. Um, we should probably start off with talking about this news that just break, you know,
Oh, a
with
break on. Oh, right, right, right.
Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
We,
yeah. So
we literally probably within the last hour and a half we found out that Chadwick Boseman passed away from stage 4 colon cancer.
yeah,
So
boy.
you know, just wanna I've never done like a moment of silence, but maybe we could do that. So have a moment here, you know.
All right, yeah, I can come up with a better idea to um acknowledge the situation. So let me give it that moment. All right, that's enough.
I was gonna wait like 10 seconds there, but yeah, give him 5 now, but alright.
Yeah, that's the amount of time I had in my head. But
Oh
I
gosh.
be I mean
Anyway, but
the man would that would more than that, but
yeah, but
no
uh,
disrespect.
we could have chat on him a little bit because I mean
Yeah,
this was definitely a shocker. We we was just chilling here and the news just pop up. There's like, and you wasn't too sure at like, guessing you didn't want to believe it at the just from reading that one post. So like you double
yeah.
check.
I mean, yeah, the account I saw posted it was pretty what is the word I'm looking for by the
Sketchy,
reliable. No, the reliable.
unreliable. Oh,
No,
okay.
no, they are reliable because even though that is a joke page, they don't make them kind of jokes, and like it's not like the picture had no punchline to it, so
All
I
right.
I just Google it one time
Yeah, but I
and
definitely there are sad, there are shocking.
hmm,
He was to me he was always very low key outside of like I didn't really hear much about him outside of movies. When he plays, I would see him as on like talk shows and stuff. Not really
yeah.
much interviews or anything. So I really didn't know much about him outside of what movies he has been in.
Yeah, to me, he was always, even though the man had some previous, I mean, no, but me, I, I think the first I might have known about him was Black Panther. I'm not 100% sure. I know I saw his face before, but I don't recall I know when he was Black Panther, and I felt like he was on the rise of like becoming big, obviously. But I know he was in previous movies and thing. But I always feel like he was one of them actors who gonna be good, like gonna do real boss man things now, boy.
Like
I
he
could just get the vibes now, but just from the roles I see him taking, I could just get the vibes like, yeah, he's taking the craft serious, and he might be hitting some big ones now. But then he do the Black Panther, just good. Then he do the I saw him in the Five Bloods, the Spike Lee movie on Netflix, and he was
I
good.
haven't seen that one as yet. The one
Yeah, that
I
movie is
saw
fire.
was that one called Message from the King. I watched that one. That one was pretty good. I
Nah,
think
that
that
was
one on Netflix. Not sure.
yeah. Oh gosh, you see what I'm talking about, man?
Jesus
Not record
Christ!
as a time on his way. What the
Oh
hell is this?
lad,
You see what I'm saying, man?
that the
I wait
popo.
full night to record. Yeah, but that is spice, but
I well, I mean, you wanna mute and deal with the spies or just
nah, but
press on, pressing
nah,
on.
but press on, but even the dogs just wanna be. I don't know. Everybody wanna be a star, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody wanna make a cameo, but even
But
the dog.
yeah,
Mm.
that's the stuff with Chadwick. I've seen him in Message from the King. I saw him in obviously the Marvel movies. I saw him on. He did this movie about James Brown called Get On Up.
Yeah, I
That was
always
a-
wanted to watch that, but I was just a little skeptical because you see them biopics on real people. I just be
I
shaky,
mean,
little
yeah,
shaky
yeah,
about it.
yeah. This one
But
was.
but I
I
think he,
mean,
I
this
mean,
to me this one
mm,
was not pretty good. Not to say I rail is a furnitionat, fur, furnitionat.
aficionado.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm not that type of person for
let me try
James
to keep the
for
words two syllables
two
max now.
two syllable words. All right. I'm not a aficionado about
Mhm.
James Brown, but I think he did a pretty good job in that. In any case, rest in peace to the
It's the
boss.
Black Panther, boy. Forever
For
the Black Panther, boy.
yeah, for real, for real. All right,
Yeah,
let me try and lighten up
yeah, but
the moves there, but
let me lighten it up. COVID
have any no no
nah,
no no
joking, not
switch it
joking.
switch it switch. Have anything else? I mean, I have my topics line up. When I look at it, this one I have one that kind of light. I think.
Mm.
Wanna run that one?
Let's see. Let me
Unless
recap. Oh
you have
wait. No. Hold on. Before I lose this thought, right?
all right.
I have this thought. It's slightly related to COVID, but it's not sad.
Okay.
This how I feel, right? I feel since this COVID thing, I feel like these masks is a grand exposer. Meaning,
Grand?
me
Grand?
it's like focus on the word exposer.
Okay,
Meaning,
nah. All right, yeah.
meaning
Mm.
before people had a sense of mystery about themselves, right? But ever since this mask thing, you could tell who the stupid people in the world is now, boy. Cause you could when I'm in the train or when I'm in a place where you're supposed to have your mask on,
Mm.
if I most of the people had a mask on, but you could tell the stupid ones is the one with the mask with their nose outside the mask now, boy. Now, before they had this mask situation,
Mm.
any you had to get to know somebody before you could tell they're stupid or not.
Yeah, they hear them talk to them a little bit and
No, but
yeah.
no, they exposed everybody. All these stupid people exposed. So from the time I go on the train and I see a man or a woman with a mask on and their nose outside the mask,
All right, hear what.
because hey,
I'll play devil's advocate for this one,
mm,
right?
yeah,
Because I haven't witnessed this in person, but I've heard from some colleagues of mine that
yeah,
people that they have interacted with have
mm,
said that they have medical ailments like respiratory problems that they don't
Nah,
really
nah, nah,
feel
nah.
comfortable having the mask.
RL people, nah, there are too much people, right? Too much people.
I
But
think
it's not, not
that's
even
a
a, not even
like
a case of a health thing, they ain't stupid because they put themselves at risk, They're stupid because if you're doing the mask thing, dog, at least know how to do it now. But I
mm,
just see so much advertisements, so much posts of how to put the thing on. They make it like it all over the place now. But even if you don't believe anything, dog, just
by Trinidad will say so.
just do it.
Don't get me started with that. No, boy. Trinidad.
If you're outside or whatever, then then fine, whatever. But when you're in the confined place,
Well,
like
Trinidad was like Trinidad was. But it's
I just
like
find that funny. Hmm?
for sometimes it's like I think I'd mentioned this sometime before, but in Trinidad, we kind of more laid back and thing, and you'll see people by the bar and linemen by the road outside the bar and thing. In
Yeah,
Trinidad and thing, you see them, them people who just live in the bar and thing. Not literally, yeah, but like it's some people in Trinidad, they literally in the bar from morning till night now, right?
yeah,
And you see some of them with the mask on their chin and they talking to somebody less than 2 feet away from them. So they have the mask, they're not social distancing, and on top of that,
yeah.
they had the mask on their face, but they
But
talking to
that,
each other
but
with the
that's why I
mask
say
on
that
the chin now. So it's like,
it's not even a matter of the health. I don't care. It's more so if you're gonna buy into this mask thing, if you're wearing a mask because people telling you wear the mask, just at least at least wear the mask
uh,
properly. That like
yeah, I
I
know.
mean,
And
but I
the
don't
other
understand.
thing, the other small thing is like some people, their mask not ideally the mask supposed to to the purpose of the mask is to kind of reduce um like droplets from when people talk like when people speak, like little droplets actually come out of your mouth, and that could transmit COVID if the person has COVID now, right?
Yeah,
Now, they suspect it could be airborne too, but I don't think that confirmed. So droplet spread and airborne is two different things. But the point I'm trying to make is that some people, their mask not really covering their nose properly.
yeah,
I don't know if you ever saw that, and it's like it on their face and they think it on properly, but it come
yeah,
like it it come like it not doing what it's supposed to do, even though you have it on. Like some people, I legit think some people think that because they just have it on their face, that's enough, but they don't
yeah.
have it on properly now. But
That's why it's funny now. Like, as I say, it's not even about the health. It's just the social the social it become the social norm now. But it's just so funny that you could tell what kind of person they are by the way they put on their mask now.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I never think about it too much, but that that
Yeah,
does that
like
does make sense.
yeah, man, as we out there just judging people, but it's like bro, I was say a
Uh,
man on the trail and he knows outside the mask. I say, wait, which a stupid man. I'm on done see right.
by survival of the fittest, yes.
Yeah. Um. Anyway, talk
All
about
right.
it. What you have to say? I just had to make that point. I just thought
All
that's
right,
funny.
so there's my little light topic here, but I don't know how you might take this one. But um, I saw some headlines about Messi leaving Barca.
Hmm.
Talk to me
Yeah.
about that. What is going on there?
I mean, uh, I feel like I ain't really taking it on. It's a very rumor thing.
Mm.
every year you just hear some kind of
For real?
rumor.
About
No. I
that?
mean, yeah. I mean, I don't follow it as strongly, but I'm pretty sure it's not the first year this like came up.
Would it
But I
have?
mean,
Does it have?
in terms of player transfers now, but I
Like,
just
would it have a specific reason as to this year why he might want to leave? Did something
well
happen?
I,
Was the year like
well
unsuccessful or what?
they just get licks A2 from Bayern Munich, so I guess that's why everybody just running with the story now. But if if they get beat 3-2 or like they draw, not draw, but if they win or get beat 3-2 or something, I sure
Mm.
this story will not be as hype as it was. But because they get licks A2 and they say, oh god, Barca shit, Messi had to leave. That most
uh,
likely why this story blasts up so now. But as I say, if the licks wasn't that bad, I don't think it would have been that big a deal. Because I always hear all kind of
and
transfer rumors.
follow up question: if he was to leave, where would you like him to go play?
That's a hard question, but to be honest,
Mm.
if to tell you
Hitting
the
yeah,
truth, right?
them hard hitting questions. Like,
If Messi if that's a good question. If Messi had to leave us, I want to be a wild man thing, right?
I
I
have
want the
one
man.
team in my mind, but I'm not sure if you wanna say it. But
the
if you
man
do
the
say
man
it,
should go and play for New York
I'll say
Bulls, right? New York Red Bulls or LA Galaxy.
tell
The
me
man
why.
should play. Huh?
Tell me why. If you are being serious, tell me why.
I don't mean serious. The man got a good little lifestyle playing for LA Galaxy.
Alright.
You know, person.
Like, does it have any other team where
Um,
you think he would fit in well,
I just
or any other
fit in.
league
Well,
that you wished he may have been in at any point?
not really, but it's just kind of hard to imagine him anywhere else. But um, it would be funny if he go to. Well, you really? I don't know if you know the background and backstory and thing, but if you went to PSG where Neymar and Mbappe does play, that would be
Mm.
funny.
Why? Why? Because
Because
that's actually where I thought you would have said that you wanted him to go.
well, it'd be funny because I mean talks say the public say that Neymar left Barca because he would be like he wanna get a shine with Messi there or some kind of thing like that. So it'd have
Right.
been funny if Messi were to PSG and I like follow him now.
And become the
I'd say
star.
here comes that boy. But
Right.
yeah, I think but I also think he could fit in PSG though. I feel like he could fit in PSG because
What about
mm,
the Premier League? If you had to send him
nah
to one of those
nah
teams.
I don't feel like he'll fit there.
Mm.
I mean I ain't watched Premier League in a very long time, but from what I understand and from what I see, from what I see,
Mm.
it all it really fit his style fully. But
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
yeah. So we're going on in basketball. Way. I see men boycott our game. They
Um.
say we're not playing. I live
Basically, that
killing people.
was when that happened. I think that happened on Wednesday, either Wednesday or Thursday. That had happened. Basically, the Milwaukee Bucks and the Magic, or the Orlando Magic, they had a game on one of those days, and I think prior to that, um, a gentleman was gunned down by the police. It was on film. You
Yeah.
remember the guy name? Something
Nah.
Jacob.
Oh
Some
yeah, I see post, but I don't leave my name. To be honest, way. As much as the topics important to us.
I
Everything
believe
just
it's
real grim
Jacob
now,
Blake.
but
I believe it's
uh,
is Jacob Blake. So that's enough.
yeah,
Finish. Give the what went
yeah.
on.
Explain
So
it out. Explain it out.
so right, based on my understanding and the video I watched,
Mm,
the gentleman seem no. I just saying what I see it in the video. I don't know what happened prior. Had police there.
yeah.
They had their guns drawn, and this gentleman he walk around an SUV, and I guess the police were telling him to stop, and he went into the front seat of the SUV, and that's when the police shot him. 7 shots were heard, and
Mm,
I don't know how many times he actually got shot, or if it was multiple policemen, because it had more than one policeman there. If multiple
yeah.
policemen shot him, right?
Yeah.
Now they supposed to have body cam footage, so at some point we may see that, and it might flesh out the story. But
Mm,
basically, the Milwaukee Bucks decided, because of that, and because right now the NBA has a strong, I guess you could call it a political message about equality and the treatment of and like police brutality and stuff now. Like they have this
yeah.
whole movement going on. Like all their jerseys and stuff have like messages on them, like worded messages, like
Yeah.
equality
Man.
and all these kind of things. That so
Yeah.
it
See some of that.
so to
So
me,
some.
I can understand it from that point of view where you're trying to send this message out to the world, and then while you're playing and sending out this message to the world, something like that happened now. So it kind of counterproductive in that sense now. So they decided to not play for those games, and then it followed up on the next day with the Clippers, the Lakers, the Rockets, Thunder, and 2 other teams, I believe, and all of them refused to play. And
Yeah.
then I think it happened today as well, but they're supposed to start back playing tomorrow,
Yeah.
I believe. So I think the point was because I didn't really hear any specific demands. I think it was just a kind of knee-jerk reaction, and they felt like they needed to do something or say something or send a message, and they felt like that's the only thing that they could have done that would have made a impact now way, right? And I
Yeah.
think possibly the demands that they may have had was, remember, the owners of these teams, they are very wealthy people, you know, and
Mm,
with that they may have relationships with people in the government and such. So
mm,
I think they like trying to leverage that power to get the, like, if they're not playing, that means the team and the owners of the teams going to suffer. So they
mm.
try, I guess they trying to leverage that power they have in order to get them to make some change or to speak to people and be more vocal about what going on and try to get some change with the governing of the country. I'm guessing, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you do what you could to make is that effort made. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
They have a lot of leverage with their career, so they I acknowledge the fact, not acknowledge, admire the fact that they using it to help cause now, by.
definitely. All right, so we have have 2 topics that I
I
want to
have
talk about.
do my favor,
Again,
right? One
yeah.
of the whichever topic have nothing to do with celebrities,
Oh, good.
with
All right, yeah, yeah.
politics. Give me nothing we see on TV or internet. I want give me something.
All right.
I don't know if you have that. If you don't have
Yeah.
it, then fine.
Have
But
it, have it,
if
have it, have it, have
well,
it.
I trying to stay away from the what going on in the outer atmosphere right now. If
All
you
right.
understand, I need
Okay.
that in my head
Well,
right now. Or at least we start on that. So let's switch it up.
All right, dog. Well,
If you have.
I was talking. Okay, well, how to start this one, right?
Oh gosh, it's bacchanal. There's bacchanal in your life.
No. It's just
It's trouble.
um 2020. You know, it's been rough. It's been a rough year. You know,
Yeah, but
a lot of hardships, a lot of bad stuff
a lot of
happening.
headache.
Plenty
Yeah.
headache, you know. And then this, I had this thought cross my mind previously, but I kind of had just put it aside at the time now, right? But I mean, stuff that happening now seems very end times ish, you know. If you get
Yeah.
where I like going, like you ever got? Well, I don't know how you just look at those things now, right? But how things that seem to be getting gradually worse, in my opinion. And it seemed, I mean, I'm not too big on biblical knowledge and stuff, but things are heading in a good direction right now. And I had like moments where I like felt like dog, like there's like the end times we like living in, like things just gonna get worse, like war gonna happen next, like war gonna start between, like, say China and the US or something like that now, right? So
Yeah.
you
I mean,
you ever get the vibe, right?
nah, but I know I had mentioned before by other people, but um to me I just feel like shit does happen, right? Some years will be worse than others, or sometimes when things bad, people just feel it's the worst, and then when they're not any bad anymore, they just forget how bad it is, and then feel like things are the best, and then people they just forget. Like at a point in time, people not much time. The people say the world ending. Not much time.
Yeah, but I think the difference with this year is that it have, with, well, obviously COVID, but then I think also, like, because of COVID, people hyper focused on other bad things that going on.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's mainly COVID is a very is a real game changer now, but so people will have all kind of thoughts and stresses and ideas about it,
But what you,
and bad things that normally happen throughout most years or every year,
yeah,
it's just
I
being
mean,
highlighted and added to
each,
the pack.
I mean, I mean, like celebrity dying, not that
Yeah,
odd, really, because every year
yeah,
you typically would get a big celebrity dying,
pretty
or
much.
you know. But
Yeah,
I don't know, that's like, I think right now we just hyper focused on every bad thing. Like
yeah,
just
because
look, just
because
the other day with the explosion that happened.
mm-hmm.
That was real random too, dog. And I mean,
Yeah,
I can't remember anytime that I noticed in my lifetime that I've seen a explosion like that now. You know?
I mean it happened in history, but
Yeah, I know in history, but within our lifetime, I can't remember like
well,
that.
yeah,
Like,
I do think so. When it had happened in history too, there are people who was like, I can't believe this happened, and thing, and It is pretty much the same thing, just different time. Like crazy shit been happening a
so
long
like
time. Like,
to you, this year, not too out of the ordinary.
and nah, I just think COVID is the main thing but also I don't know. I don't know exactly know how the place was when. But again, there's a medical thing also. But I was gonna mention the 2008 crash, market crash. However, apparently, from what I understand, shit went down when that happened too. But I guess this different because it's also a medical situation that causing it to happen. But um, yeah, man, I just feel like not to say not to downplay it, but I just kind of feel, but not to upplay it either. I just feel like shit happens, man, and I don't know. But
Yeah.
I tend to be numb to everything, so, so I'm not a good um person to talk about feelings and when it comes to them thing.
All right.
But I'll
So watch now. So when that vaccine come out,
yeah.
you going out get it.
I ain't gonna tell. I ain't gonna tell nobody in public. Because
That
if I say no, they'll come for me.
It's always shaky, but it's always shaky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was never vaccine or immunization man unless I have to leave the country or to
You
travel or
know,
whatever.
I want to talk some like
I don't beat
conspiracy
up.
stuff
I
here,
just do
but
it. We could talk. I tell.
I think that Sean done on the YouTube algorithm stuff, and you know,
I mean,
like actually now, but like you can't like certain words they look for like certain words now, and
yeah,
they might flag
because
it as
sometimes yeah,
conspiracy or
false
false or something.
information.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, but me, um, I just think is I was talking
Cause
to I was talking to my cousin about it the other day,
yeah, somebody
yesterday.
who I just want to say, hey yo, you had to come on this podcast. Though. I
No,
want
no,
to
no,
talk to you.
no, another cousin.
Another cousin. Oh, okay, alright.
Yeah, we could do that next time. Um, but
Mm.
yeah, me afraid no vaccine. Put it in me. I
Well,
go take it, but I ain't going for it. But if I had to take it, what yeah, I'm gonna do, boy?
wait.
I'll
Alright.
jump in, jump
Come
in.
on. Come on.
Was that a little chip, boy? And
Was that
spit in
a
the
chip?
dog.
But
I
I have some other.
don't have a problem
Like,
if the
watch
chip
it.
does itch your skin, then I'll get vexed. But
I haven't been watching
if it's
any conspiracy videos. This is I have this one that I just came up with on the fly, just putting things together, and it kind of worrying because
thick.
I am the type of person. If I sit down on YouTube and I start to watch these conspiracy videos, I would get like real paranoid and freaked out and things about it. So
Mm.
I haven't been doing it, but part of I
Nah,
want
me,
to now.
that's not my. I do invest my time in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, two things. If the chip does itch your skin, then I can't do it. I can't do it. If they just put it in your back door or your front door, then now, but I can't take it.
Front door meaning
But
your mouth? You mean?
front door meaning the front of the back door. If
That be a
I
front
don't
door,
play.
man.
I don't play with that. So that is when you go catch many protests.
Alright.
If
Fair
that's
enough.
the Masara entrance, nah, boy, I gotta join the protest there. But
Press it on. Alright, alright.
if it's
Yeah. Mm.
I feel it's Mark Zuckerberg working on Egypt, but
I
I
don't know.
mean
I've
he's,
heard
he's
I've heard
he have a bad history with that.
I've heard I think earlier on I heard something about Bill Gates, and then most recently I heard about Russia. they working on one. So I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like
But what's your
I trust Bill Gates. Not too sure about the Russian one. I kind of that some of Russia. That's not a trust in there, way. You know.
interest in the Russians, boy? What kind of thing is
Uh,
that?
sorry, sorry, Russians. But I know,
Sorry,
but
not sorry.
yeah, sorry, not sorry. But anyway, yeah,
Uh,
I was gonna say something there.
I was gonna say, boy. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Come with the topics, boy. Come.
Hey, what do you put money spot, boy?
We have.
Boy.
Oh,
So
lad.
you wasn't taking each up, boy?
Um,
If they tell you, watch
I
now.
want people to go and take
The
it
only way
first.
you're buying doubles or roti or KSC or anything
Uh.
again is gotta take this chip, but the roti shop have a new system. You have to flash your chip
Alright.
and you get
First of all,
a free doubles with your roti without with your chip.
let's say I don't think it's gonna be cheaper, but just for conversation's sake, if it is a chip, um, I feel like I as a person I wanna let first wave of people take it first and then observe and
Yeah,
then decide what I do now, right?
no, man, serious. You say, watch that. Let a few people take the chip first, see what's the defects, and then if everything right, I go jump in after.
Yeah, because I mean, a man had to
Uh,
live by
yeah,
life.
yeah, man. You need the routine.
Man can't live with without a routine,
What
man.
what's a little chip, but you can't sacrifice a
I,
life for roti or double if for a chip dog, nah.
I think I could live without the KFC, but that
Nah. I can't live without the
me
KFC.
personally, but roti that kind of closer to my heart now, man. For real.
Yeah, you could dead. You are dead, you know. You could dead anyway, so what if you have a chip in you?
But
You feel them studying you, or you feel they studying what you doing? I mean studying you. They just want to know if they had a study, yeah? If then you know.
yeah, but
Right now your girl wish she could buy a chip in.
pal, relax yourself. Anyway,
Your girl get hit you that chain up.
I
You had to take the chip.
have I had two more topics, but the celebrity related. One of them more. One of them is uh recent celebrity stuff, and one is talking on a artist that's supposed to drop soon now, boy.
Drop soon. Big Sean.
Yeah,
Sean Don.
Sean done, boy. So
Whoa there, boy.
wanna talk and I'm sure now.
Not
Or not.
really. I mean, I looking forward to the little tape on thing, but I that's all I could really say about it.
But you can't. Well,
I looking forward to it.
where? I don't know if I wanna get into like some deep rap talk now, you know.
I mean, the man putting out good music. Only promo songs sound good. So
Where would you rank him with respect to rap? No, oh gosh, this thing could get real technical, dog. But
I rank
just
him.
just as a rap artist, where do you rank him? Not
Yeah,
specifically as a
right now.
lyricist, just as the
Yeah,
whole
right
package,
now.
right?
Right now, that man, he could beat Cole, in my opinion. He could.
What?
Yeah. I tell you
What?
my feelings about J. Cole already, but I tell you, the man.
Yeah, and tell the people.
I hope the man. Me and J. Cole. I hope the man come good with some music, but it kind of been very meh recently. He put out like, in my
2000.
opinion, one big album, which was 2014 for ourselves, which was good, which was like the best, which I say 100% fresh, but the his other projects, while I listened to them, and they had their moments for me. I
Mm.
think his mixtapes was the top, and then his best album was the 2014 for ourselves, and all his other albums. While I think, given how good his music could be, other albums just kind of fall underneath. It was a little underwhelming in my opinion.
In terms
So
of what? In terms of content, in terms of his
yeah,
rapping
yeah. Well,
ability, in terms of energy, like what?
in terms of excitement, but when I say like he he talking about things that uh, not, I won't say important, but I mean, yeah, they're important, but he talking about his content good basically, his rapping good, but I've heard him rap better, and I've heard him give more interesting topics, not even interesting topics, but give topics in a more interesting way. And
So
I
the
feel
delivery
like,
then.
yeah, basically. And I feel like after the mixtapes, he
Mm.
been giving he been delivering. He has been up to par except for 2014 Hot Fossils, and
What about
he have good songs on Born Sinner.
what
He
about
is a
what
uh,
about the Dreamville um
nah. Well, I ain't listen to that.
project
So
they for real?
yeah,
In
yeah, yeah.
oh wow, okay. Hmm.
I was when I drop, I wasn't in the mood for no bars attack.
Nah,
As
that's
in,
well, check it out
but
at
no,
some point. At some point.
yeah, I feel
At
when I
least
get that bag, I'll do it. But
at least to like check out the rest of the people on his label that way. So you know.
yeah, I like Jid. Jid does make some good music, but Jid, no, Jid on Dreamville. Oh,
Yeah,
confused. All
yeah.
right,
Yes.
yeah,
I know
yeah, Jid.
Jet Bass, cause
Jid does have some interesting music, but it does be hit or miss for me sometimes. So um, but he would be an artist that I keep my ears to.
alright.
Um,
So
but yeah, so Big Sean. Not to say Big Sean albums. I mean, Big Sean had more consistent projects. Like Detroit was good. Um, Dark Sky Paradise was good. Um, even though it's not Hall of Fame, and like I decided what wasn't up to par, but they still have some moments on it.
yeah,
Um,
definitely. Well, I already tell you about I decided because how that one it didn't really come out as a would have expected based on the concept that he spoke about before it had dropped. It didn't play out as well as it sounded. So that one
yeah,
disappointed me, but it still had like moments now where like I always feel like certain projects he had these like sparks now, but he
yeah,
hasn't been able to capture that consistently throughout the whole project for me.
yeah. But his recent singles and thing,
Yeah,
it's been
they have
very
hit though.
interesting, and he
I
delivering it very
I
interesting.
find all of them hit so far very well, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So
So things looking good so far based on those and
yes, I right now he neck and neck with Cole, with potential of being better in terms of my artist to watch. Well, Roddy Rich, this is putting aside the new artists as whatever, but the man who've been consistent. I don't even have to tell you who's the top. You already know. Everybody already know. Like I'm not even gonna say it.
lol lol lol.
So it like I don't. I really not gonna say it, and the person who you think it is. So right now I still are waiting on Kendrick to see
King
what he bring
Kendrick.
in. Yeah, right now he consistent too, but he just been absent. So
You
yeah,
saw he did you see the Nike had dropped a kind of video celebrating Kobe birthday, and
yeah,
Kendrick was rapping on it.
yeah.
Not really
I see it
rapping.
on.
It was like spoken word kind of, I guess, or poem.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram, but I didn't listen to it because Instagram you had to press the button to listen to the audio. I didn't listen to it
Yeah.
because I think I was at work or something. So
Based on that, even though it's not a song, I could tell the man still hitting though, like creativity wise, flow
yeah,
wise, for sure, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. I excited. I hope like I just hope I want to hear something new from the man in terms of
I think it will.
the energy he bring in. And when I say energy, I don't mean like
I think
he
right
he
now,
rapping fast and
mhm.
I mean like
I think
he
right
coming with
now,
a different kind of swag, as the kids say, so to speak.
I think
Um,
right now the rumor is that he coming with a rock
oh
influence
gosh.
this
Okay,
rounds.
influence, fine. I don't want to hear a rock album, but if influence, I could live with. But
That's
I
not my
I
cup of
I
tea, yeah, but
I,
because
I
it's
never
because it's
I ne-
Kendrick, I'll wait for it now. Boy. Just to see.
yeah, for the most part, I never like rappers who try to go rock because it just don't sound good. But
You ever you ever watch his performances? I think it was that a MTV Awards or was Grammys? His performance with Imagine Dragon. You ever watch that?
yeah,
That
yeah.
was to me that was hitting.
Uh,
I had real like that performance. So if he could capture that on a project, I could see it being enjoyable. But for me, me personally,
I want
I want some conscious political content with whatever influence he have now. But that's just me now. But
I want a personal experience from the man though.
right now,
Even if that is it
mm,
have to do even if it have to do with social whatever stuff.
injustice.
I want to know I want to hey I want it to be personal now, but I don't want it to be
So you wanna hear what time the man
preachy.
does wake up in the day and when he does one
Yeah,
beer dancing and
when he brushes teeth and yeah.
ah,
I can't come up with nothing else right
yeah.
now. Yeah, I want to hear every like Logic song, he single that but our Kendrick Lamar version of that. But except better, it'll be better.
Didn't they say? I know he married, but did he have a kid recently?
Yeah. That who Kendrick or Logic?
Yeah, no, Kendrick.
I don't know about that. I don't know the man business, but as not my partner, but I don't know.
All right.
You might text him and ask him. I don't know your business, but
I thought I heard that, but I may be wrong.
who tell you that, huh? He tell you
The
that?
you the YouTube gossip by
He call you? He call you and Keeno, hey, yo, Keeno. I just gotta tell you big news, man.
an impression by
Uh,
like others by.
that song just like him, like, yo, Keeno. Hello, mate. It's Kendrick Lamar.
Nah, I lost man.
Ken,
Alright. I mean, we are
that's
about the time.
that's not Compton. There's a couple people from Colchester. Hello, Mike. Alright, that's it. Let me move on. Bloody hell.
We
Yeah, go ahead.
we pretty much on time there though. If my time correct.
What?
Yeah.
We had 15 minutes there.
Oh, it's okay.
Um,
You see,
let me
folks,
talk about
when they don't
hmm,
come prepared with topics, this happen.
what's partner. We fill 50 minutes.
I
So
have
what
one
more
more,
you want?
but I need you to come with the topics.
Alright, you want to come on that topic?
Yeah.
Fine. I watch me come with a topic right now without stalling. I will show you. So I got a new PS4 controller yesterday. No. Yeah, day before yesterday. I got a new PS4 controller because I have four. Before I bought this one, I now presently have 5 PS4 controllers. 4 of which
was
shaky now,
on
but
40.
yeah, no, no. The reason I believe it faulty is because of this game called FIFA 20 now,
Ah,
because
going down this road bike. Alright.
by I, I ain't gonna go too long. I ain't gonna vent too long. But the game,
Folks, just as a
I not a man
hold on, that's my
who does
pump
study the conspiracies.
that's my
But
pump a
if if
my
it's
2 cents.
one conspiracy that I will
What
put my
whenever
head on
things
a
going
block
wrong
for,
with
is
games
FIFA.
with
Shit.
whenever things going
But
wrong
shit.
with Quaid and Quaid playing games, when things not seem to be going his way, this man has always feels something going on with the game.
Nah, nah, nah.
It's some
You could
conspiracy,
ask
something wrong
anybody
with the
who does play the
control.
you could
There's
ask
always something.
anybody. You could ask anybody that has played that game. Is shenanigans, partner. Is shenanigans. Cause I tell you, I'm not a man who does believe in conspiracy. But if I had to make a conspiracy channel, it will be all FIFA related, dog. The system don't want you to succeed. But, anyway, it's too much headache on that game. So I tell myself I'm gonna get a new controller because the thing is, and yeah, the shenanigans is still be playing off,
No,
but
but was it
the controller is
specifically
sexy.
for FIFA or like other games as well? Or yeah, that's like what was
Um,
faulty about your last controller that you were using in your mind?
the analogs, not in my mind, partner. In reality, the analog stick, the analog stick like real beat out now, but it is beaten out
Functionally or physically or both?
functionally because it is click now, but it is still is be clicking. I'm not gonna ship this. Um,
You mean like a R3 click or like a L3 click? You mean or what?
um, it's like it in a joint to move around in
Mm-hmm.
a what is called a ball and socket joint. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
see by biology. Um,
Yeah.
when you shift it, it is it clicking up. But um, sometimes it loose, sometimes it's stiff. Like what I'm saying, like I need consistency when
So you believe that this new control will bring you better
nah.
success, better gameplay.
I am a man in the field of IT, and I believe in the elimination and the isolation of the problem.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
so,
Alright.
so if I believe the controller playing a part in my failure, I need to eliminate and to troubleshoot now. Right? So I isolate the issues.
So
So
you
if
believe the outcome will be better gameplay, right?
I believe no, I believe when I eliminate the potential of
I
that being
feel
the
like
issue,
you
and I
don't
could
want
break
to
down.
give up your only excuse now. Right?
No, that no. You
So,
understand?
mm,
I I believe the controller does contribute. However,
mm,
is not the controller. It is the programming of the game. The game is rubbish. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. I telling you, I promise you, it's not like Call of Duty. I don't always win in Call of Duty, but I could tell you it is consistent in my opinion. The new Call of Duty. Um, if I lose, I don't feel it's because some kind of thing with the game or some kind of shippiness. I feel like either the other players better or most more is that the most of the time is if the other players better or some kind of lag situation. But I don't ever it's be hardly ever just feel like it's a lag situation. So unless it's very clear that I lagged, but that'll happen at most of the time. But how the game put together, say what you want to say, it's a
mm,
lot more consistent than FIFA. Because
okay.
I don't want to go for people who might be listening and might be playing FIFA, FIFA 20 in particular. They know. Like I don't even have to go into detail.
Alright, alright.
When your own players tripping over your own players, when you're tackling with the defenders, but when you tackle, the ball will just bounce back. Like it's just one
Yes.
partner is shenanigans. That's all it is a poorly programmed
And you know,
game.
oh wait, hold on. And
Mm.
we was talking about this before, but I was asking if you think it's an intentional thing that they did now.
All right, right. So this is where my conspiracy theory does come in, right? I believe that the skill level of the AI anything there's drift. Now they have videos where they talk about like this existed in EA games. Previous EA games, they used to promote it like in Madden, which is the NFL version of FIFA, however. They would call it dynamic gameplay, where somebody who not that good at the game could play somebody who very good
Mm.
and keep the game interesting that way.
Mm-hmm.
So when
Okay.
what
I I could follow that in terms of I
mm,
know it has something similar in fighting games, specifically Street Fighter. But go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, but even that aside, even that whole conspiracy thing of like the game is be pulling back your player's ability to so that the other person could get a chance. Apart from that horse, the blatant things the AI that's be doing in the game, like tripping over each other, your own players tripping over their own players,
You know,
like.
what be
But
very funny though,
this what I feel it is, right?
like if you actually make a video compilation with these things that you
Right.
witness and like you talk over it.
But they have it on YouTube. They have it on YouTube. But
Nah,
why I say it is horse? I understand that it's a complex game because it's not a simple game at all. It like you could do real things in that game, real beats, real different. It is catered to all kind of different types of game styles or play styles. It have your AI that's be doing all kind of thing, and it understandable that you can't expect this whole system to be perfect now, but this year they'll drop the ball, because even
the the
last year,
the new
like mm,
version not coming out like no just now or something, or did they come?
yeah, the new one coming out just now. But even the one last year, I used to get vexed when my players used to be tripping over or falling down for no reason or tripping over their own player, that kind of thing. But this year, dog, is like the men have no knees, boy. Like they forget to put knees in the game, dog, and men just they dance, dog. They dance, and I just
I don't know. I feel this is what
one.
I feel. Like whenever I have seen you playing FIFA, you
Mm,
always find something to say that that's shenanigans. This is just me watching from the outside. Whenever I have
yeah,
been around you playing that game, you have always had some type of qualm with something going on in the game, right?
yeah.
So I don't know if it
I
just
mean,
always has something to point
true,
out.
true, true. Maybe there's crying wolf, but I could promise you, ask anybody who does play FIFA 20, and
We,
they will
we
give
need
you the
some
same story.
testimonies, man. We need some
Horse, there,
testimonials.
there, there is not one person yet that has played that game
Mm.
that I've heard like not say that now, bro.
So is it
And
that okay? So if this is true, so wouldn't it
mm,
have people online telling EA to fix or to patch it, or is it like
I
with it
mean,
going over there? Because
I
that's
don't,
normally what would happen now.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what. I don't think he could really do. I don't know. I think maybe it's just a very complex game, and they have a way to not manipulate, but like play the game where you could reduce the chances of these things happening, not stop it from happening, but reduce it. But I don't know. I also a kind of man who I just play depending on my mood. Like when I say the way I just play is depends on my mood. Sometimes I just play very absent-minded and like and just and then play crap. And sometimes I just be super focused. Sometimes I just be more creative and experimental with how I play and I just win more. Sometimes I just lazy and I just feeling to get a little dopamine running.
Mm.
So I just play in a kind of pattern where kind of as get predictable. So it's just but any day, but it doesn't take from the fact that this year the game is doo doo, a big doo doo snake. And not to say I just lose like I just win a decent amount. I just win more than I lose, but uh, it's just sometimes the type of goals that man has been scoring on, yeah.
Yeah.
And like it just you just get frustrated when a man shoot, you block the ball, and then he go shoot again. You go block the ball again, or you go tackle him, and then go just end up right back on his foot, and he go just shoot again. Like what one way? How are you supposed to stop with us? Like, what are you supposed to do? If I
I,
tackle the man and I get the ball, why it must always, not always, but most of the time end back up on his foot. Like I go tackle the man and I go fall down. There had a time, I swear to God, there had a time not too long ago, probably last week or something, where the man wasn't even playing. I was playing a person online, and the
mm,
man wasn't playing. Like you could tell, obviously you could tell because the person he in control was just standing there. And
mm,
I take the ball from him, I tackle him, and I take the ball from him, and he end up fouling me,
mm.
and the man not playing. So how he
Right.
fouled
So how would
us?
happen? Yeah.
Because
Okay.
what happened was, as I'll tell you how it happened. I tackle him, and when I tackle it, the ball push forward, and my player run after the ball, and he trip over the man. Now the man not tackling, the man standing still, and I trip over him, and I get a foul. The man not holding the controller. How you gonna get a foul, dog?
True.
It don't make sense, dog. You in possession of the ball. So that's an example.
But then again, I need to see these shenanigans happening
Partner, I
to
want,
buy
I
it,
want,
right?
I want to watch our YouTube, the YouTube video with you. I
Okay.
want, we will share, watch it or some kind of shit. As a matter of fact, when we finish record this, we go share screen, and I go see. I had to see a reaction to this. So
Okay.
let me wrap it up on that note.
I will wrap now, boy. Wrap.
Some bars. All right, people. Um, all you dislike the video, unsubscribe, and don't just
I like that one, though.
just to study just to study it now.
I went to this so
Study
unsubscribe and
on fun.
subscribe back.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Oh, Lord.
listen, enjoy all your life. Stay safe, hunting.
Stay safe in your
Make
cool.
make love, and
Go on,
yeah,
man.
boy. Let's stay alive now, please. And take the chip, man. Chip 2021.
Stay alive because we need the views, you know.
Yeah, facts. 2021 is the year of the chip. Go to your local doctor to collect your chip, and
Make sure
yeah, man.
they don't put it in your front door or your
Yeah,
back
or your
door.
or your back door. Injection or through the mouth would be preferable, but yeah, man. Speak to your local doctor about receiving your chip next year.
I
Uh,
folks.
all right, bye bye. I love you.
Right.